Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
No, I'm gonna enter around the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
No, this is the path I chose!
Perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I want to turn off the computer!
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
This is
Stanley
a weird
simply
design.
stood here, drinking it all in.
Yes, look at these. Are there even lights in there? These IKEA glass shelves that are put upside down because that's the DIY this office resorts to.
Eager to get back
They're
to
that
business,
cheap.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
How about no? How about I don't listen to you and do what you say? How about I do what I want to do? Which I don't know what I want to do, but I'm gonna do
was
it.
so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Excuse me? I am a perfect worker. I do everything I'm supposed to. Following directions is not a part of my job protocol. Warning, do not jump from the cargo lift while in motion will cause death. Fine, I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna jump.
Perhaps we've got
Oh, no! No!
eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do. Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
I did not
Good
die.
job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I am powerful. All right, so
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
It's Pizza
Stanley
Party
decided
Tuesday.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm not going to the meeting. Oh, I can reopen them. What happens if I?
When Stanley came to a
No,
set of
I'm
2
going to
open
the.
doors,
No,
this was not the correct way
yeah.
to the meeting
No,
room,
I don't
and
care.
Stanley knew it
I don't
perfectly
care.
well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the
What happens if I, like,
lounge
speed through
first,
this whole
just to
area?
admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
You know what? Fine, I will.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Where's this take me? Where am I going?
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office.
Yeah, I don't
He
want to go
wanted
back to the
wander
office.
about and get even further off track.
I'm
So
not
now, in order
off
to get
track.
back, he needed to go,
That's right. Even you don't know where to go.
It's, left.
What if I don't want to go left? Can I go right? Can I go right? No? Fine. Fine.
Oh, no. No, it's to the
what?
right. My mistake.
You bitch!
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
Is it back?
It's clearly... Oh, dear, would you hold on for a
Is
minute,
it back?
please?
Fine.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep. Okay, yes. I've got it now.
Finally!
This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Are you sure about that? Because I don't like this windowless van in front of me. It is a windowless van. Crap. Down the stairs I go. Fuck that. Nope. Oh, what?
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm good.
Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable.
Okay.
Rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
No.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far.
No. What? Boy fired. Who? Was it me? Fire it. I want to know who got fired.
Gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided
It means
to go
you're
to
a
the meeting
bitch.
room.
That's what it
Perhaps
means.
he had simply missed a memo.
All right, let's go to the meeting room. Yeah. Oh, I can't go to the meeting room now? Okay. If you don't want to let me go to the meeting room, that's fine. I won't go to the meeting room. I will go where I want.
When Stanley... Wait, what?
Huh?
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh.
You sure about
Everything
that?
should be... Oh, did something change?
I think so.
Stanley,
The IKEA...
Did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago.
Then you should know your own
I'm sure
storylines.
that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure.
Oh.
Come, Stanley.
Ooh.
Let's find the story.
I can't. can't go through there. Let's go in here. All right, what's over in here? At inner guilt. Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding back to let you torture yourself. What the hell did I do? We're not new! We're not new, buddy! Not that way. Am I gonna find a back room in here, like an actual back room? Is that a part of the DLC? Or I guess not DLC,
I'll say
it's
it.
a standalone.
This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can
I
promise
don't know.
you,
I like this adventure.
There definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No, I don't think.
It's
I don't.
unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again.
Yeah, I don't think we should
It's gotta
restart.
be better than this.
Okay,
No.
no.
Let's give it a shot.
No,
Why not?
I want to keep going. Oh, fine. I want to keep
All
going.
of his co-workers were gone.
It's not
What
about
could it
the stuff
Stanley
happening
decided
in
to
the
go
middle
to
of the
meeting
adventure,
room. Perhaps
or
he had
the
simply
end
missed
of
the
the
memo.
adventure. It's about the journey through the back rooms, through the parable, through the Stanley. Probably inside Stanley. This
Okay,
is
yeah,
his stomach
it's worse.
or brain.
I might
Oh,
be
crap.
remembering this wrong.
Are
It's
you?
possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. Yeah, let's go back. Can I open doors now? Open more doors? I want to open that one. Wait, you know what? Nope, no achievement. Let me guess, there's an achievement in here for not playing it for like ridiculous amount of years again, isn't there?
Aha! I knew we'd miss something.
Why is it dark
The
in here?
Story. Here it comes.
Well, I might go in a
wait,
circle.
Never
Oh.
mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Okay. Oh, what the hell?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
I mean, this is kind of an office
Do you
building.
remember, Stanley?
Well,
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about
no,
this?
you better not.
You win!
Ow! Yeah! Yes! Yeah! What?
I know you put
Woo!
in a lot of hard work. and
Yeah!
It really paid off. So, good job.
Good job, me.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all.
Sure?
We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Isn't that
Some
the-
people
what,
win
the
fair
best
and
win?
square, and this was not one of those
Yeah,
situations.
who cares? I win.
I'm
I
getting
win.
weighted out by
I
whatever this
win.
place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have
No.
to restart.
No.
All right. The solution. This time, to make sure we
Okay,
don't get lost,
fine.
I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Can I ignore
Just
the
follow
line?
How simple is that?
Ignore the line. Follow the path.
No,
Ignore
I'm
the
done. We're living
path.
it up to the line from now on.
No, I want to go this way. Go this way. There might be cool stuff in here. Can I? Can I? Can I? You're gonna force me to follow your stupid line? I don't want to follow your stupid line. What's that? Solitary? Can I play? I can't even turn it off. Ooh, wait a minute here. No. No, he's trapped me. He's making me follow his path, his rules. I don't want to follow nobody's rules.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction.
All right.
Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Nope.
Nope. Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply
yes.
By the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself?
I got around.
Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me.
Fine.
Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is, in fact, a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right?
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of
Hell.
your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird
What?
back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going.
I
with
don't
all
forgive
that.
you. I'm sorry.
You know what?
I know.
I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Music? Like this. His epicness is glorious. What? I'm gonna ignore that. Find it. What? Huh? Where the hell am I even going out? Oh, okay, thank you. The fern? Wait, what fern? Oh, it's glorious, beautiful. Will it now? Got it. I won't. I remember every detail. I already forgot every detail. What? What? No? Maybe? I don't even know where you want me to go now. You want me to go? Yeah! Yeah, we were trying to have an adventure here. Oh. Fine. Let's follow the new adventure line. What? Yeah, what has it done? Yeah? I think so. Let's do it. Yeah! Why do I gotta follow where you want me to wander? I want to go on my own adventure. I want to be like figment of the imagination. Well, it's just... you know what I want our story to be? I want our story to... Excuse me! Excuse me. I want our story to be you shut up and... Of course. I think the line... No, I think the line is more important than you. The line can follow me. You can't. The hell? I don't think I'm going to be able to go that way. Oh, where am I now? Ooh. Left, right. Left, right. Left, right. Choose the right. I'm gonna walk to the square. If I can... Maybe? You know what? I'm just gonna... Yeah. What? I'm trying not to walk in the circle. It's forcing me back into it. Okay. Let's see. Hoop. 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 Oh. Huh? Yeah? Huh? Oh, you chose the door I wanted to choose. What? Confusion ending. You've been playing confusion ending. What? What? 8 times? What? And then I die? Yeah, don't forget. Don't ignore what they say. You gotta do what you want. Do what you want. Me? Yeah. Do it. Well, oh, whoa, what? What the hell just happened? I hope so. As long as it didn't break the paradox, the time paradox. I'm gonna die, aren't I? This is where the serial killer comes out. We taking a nap? Yeah, I guess so. Maybe. This is a part of the journey. I hope so too. Where are we, Fizzy? You sure? Oh. What the hell? Am I still on the confusion ending? I'm not gonna go to the meeting room. I'm gonna go this way and then go in the direction that I want to go because my life choices are predetermined. All of it predetermined. No choice. My ass is a work of art. Now, I am gonna take the path that I should have taken all along. Fuck you. I don't want you. Where are we going? I don't see a... Oh, that doesn't seem good. Oh. Who? This... For Fizzy? No, she hasn't. Oh God, great, she captured me. Oh, Fizzy, why? Why'd you do this to me? Fine, Fizzy, I'm sorry, but this game is hard. Oh, not Fizzy. Ooh. What? Ah!
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying
Fizzy?
to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Okay, fine. Show me. Why do I have a chair in front of my bed?
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Why did I live in such a tiny house? Press O?
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential
Can I just take
nature
it to the
of
bed?
his existence.
If I'm dead anyway, what does it matter?
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
Well, why? I'm not going to listen to you this
Pushing a
time.
button. Now he's eating lunch.
I don't even know what I'm
He's
doing
going
now.
Home. No.
What?
He's coming back to work.
I'm literally in the
One might
same
even feel
place.
sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Nuh-uh, my choices are predetermined. You said so. I can't even... You're going to make me?
But in his mind, in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures.
He's like
From
Gilbert.
behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
And that's why we play video games. Because video games let us escape our lives and experience things that will never happen in real life. And it's okay to do so.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So
Spend time with the
he
boys.
went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors.
I don't have
and
two
that he
open
could go
doors.
through either. At last,
open the fridge.
choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
What do you mean? Why do I have to prepare dinner for the boys?
As he wandered
Are we
through
having
this fantasy
Are we having an
world,
orgy?
He began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations.
In
Down
front of my
one
wife?
path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby.
What?
And he called it
No, I don't
the
want...
Stanley Parable.
Why a baby? Why? I don't want to tell my kids a story.
Wonderful fantasy.
I want to stay as far away from them before they try to murder me.
It again.
Not giving them snacks fast enough.
And again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
One more round? Go back around. I love you. What?
How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The
so
longer
I'm
he
entombed
spends here,
in my...
The more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
I know which is the real life. It's that one.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world, he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
You know what? I want to. I want to do it. But I want to know what happens if I don't. Don't do it. I have to. Gee.
You see? Can he just not hear me?
Oh,
How can
I
I
can
tell
get back to
him
my
in a way that
programming.
he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself.
Am
How
I?
can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
See my potential? Gee.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley.
Because our choices are
Not so different, I
predetermined.
suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
Maybe.
And I tried again.
Oh, what?
And Stanley pushed a
Please
button.
die.
And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button.
We're not even pressed anything. And we're back to the beginning.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
All right.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What? New content? Yeah!
New
content!
content?
New
What does
content!
that mean?
Let's
New
go new
content.
content. I want to see the new content. I don't even remember most of the old content. This is where the Figment song starts playing. Imagination.
And thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Oh, that makes me feel old now to realize how long it's been.
Receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a re-releasing of the game for consoles and home computers.
But it's not even out on all the consoles yet,
The
from what I know.
Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Seriously, this makes me think of
Please
Figment.
step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable.
All
Ultra
right!
Deluxe.
Yeah!
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
I feel like this is a trap. It's gotta be.
So far, it's an elevator.
This is not an
Nothing special
elevator.
yet, but
This
I'm
is a
sure
death
it's
trap.
just the beginning of a mesmerizing
There's
adventure.
a camera in here, isn't there? I'm about to get murdered. This is gonna go hostile mode on me, isn't it?
Is it broken?
I think
What's
so.
going on here?
It's not moving.
Should we? Should we be
Can't
moving
leave.
somewhere? Or,
Oh,
there we
oh,
go. All right,
oh,
finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Oh, that's not good. That's really not good.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious.
Yeah, yeah, tedious.
Let's
You
see
say.
the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Ah!
All right.
What?
All right.
Whoa!
Let's see. It's the jump circle.
The one place I can actually jump. But I wanted to jump more. I want to jump more. Is that all? Is that all our content? They gypped us.
Is that it?
Yeah, they gypped
Surely
us, buddy.
That's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness. Another elevator.
Okay,
Stanley,
maybe.
I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive.
Yeah, I'd have to say
It's
that's
just
true.
Elevators and jumping. Is this what passes
Yeah,
for exciting new content?
Where
If this
is-
new content? Then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there.
Where-
Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
I knew there had to be something
I needed
else.
something
Let's see
more.
it.
I
I'm
was
ready for whatever it is.
They better give me the Half-Life 3 they promised. Thank you for enjoying the new content.
That's it?
Hey!
Oh, you've
What?
got to be kidding me.
I
You see, Stanley,
knew!
this is what happens when greedy video game developers
Yeah.
with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an
Yeah,
easy
where
dollar.
are
And
they?
don't get me started on the
Warner
level of
Brothers?
craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality
test
assurance
achievement, please
department signed
ignore.
off on this? I'm
wanna know what that
infuriated
is?
And I'm offended, and I intend
Ah.
to find these people on Twitter
Test achievement,
and hold
please
them
ignore. I wanna
personally
see.
accountable.
Oh, I can't see my
It's
sheet.
my fault,
Oh, I
Stanley.
can.
I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still
Holy crap.
with me, why don't we just reset the game?
How
and
about
we'll
we-
try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about?
Okay?
No frills, no gimmicks.
Yeah, let's do it.
Just you and me having a great time together like always.
Me and you.
What do you say,
Best friends
friend?
forever. Together. Let's go. Let's do it. The bare necessities, the simple Stanley necessities.
Stanley!
Forget
Come over here.
about your
In the
worries
vent.
and your
I want
jobs.
to show you something.
Oh, the bare Stanley peas, the Stanleyest of Stanley bees. Oh, forget about
Okay,
your
you remember how
Stanleys
cheap
and
and
your
unsatisfying
life.
the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be. Well,
Yeah,
got me
it
thinking
was.
about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I
Oh,
made
God.
something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret.
What?
Take a look. I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've
Pretty.
been storing all my favorite memories so I can
Yeah.
relive the peak experiences of my life
Yeah, nostalgia.
whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Yeah.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was?
I don't
before it
remember
was
it looking
signed
like
with a
that,
cheap
but-
re-release. Remember back in October?
Oh, yeah,
of
the Audience
2013,
Award.
when the game originally launched. Back then, video games had integrity. Back then,
Yeah.
it all meant something.
Now a lot of video
Oh,
games don't,
wait.
sadly. Sadly. Especially if they come from EA. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, look at that. Bits of music from Stanley Parable. We got the Stanley Parable CRT. Oh, this is perfect. This is life. I want to stay in here for the rest of my life. Perfect.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com.
Yeah.
James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created."
Yeah.
Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created.
It is the
That's
best
how
game ever
grand and
created.
all-encompassing the
Wow,
original
won a lot of awards
Stanley
there. I didn't even
Parable
realize it
was.
won.
It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3.
But if it was Skyrim, then it couldn't be good.
It's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore.
That's still better
It's
than being
just a
Skyrim.
husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
So, what Fallout 5's gonna be? Wait, where does that lead me? What's down here? Maintenance? I want to go in the maintenance room. Okay, it's not gonna let me. What is up there then? The original what? The original remake? What?
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in
Good.
games,
Nothing
and one
bad.
that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect.
It was
didn't
perfect.
need
It was
anything
amazing.
else. It didn't need new
that's
content.
the game.
It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Yeah. Can I go that way? There's boxes in my way. Kinda can't. I can't go that way. Do I go back?
These were simpler times, Stanley.
Oh.
What I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait,
Real
hang on.
creepy now.
I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
Oh.
What's
Oh
this
no.
down here? Oh no. Oh, God,
Steam
no.
reviews.
Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam.
That's not good.
The online video
That's
game
bad.
distributor.
It's real bad.
They
There's a lot of
haven't looked at
incels
these
on
in
Steam.
years. I can't even imagine what's being
Oh,
collected
no.
down here.
Oh,
Surely
no.
These reviews were glowing as well.
Oh no, there's a bunch of Skyrim and Fortnite fans in the comment section, isn't there? Oh no! It's a Fortnite fan, Bolivia! That's what.
The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with
What?
his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining.
Yeah, unfunny!
I'm trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art.
Yeah!
I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights.
This
that I
game
can't even
changed my
imagine
life.
Where I'd have the room to stick them.
Now I can only worship and ever see Stanley everywhere at all times. What's that's a good review. Why is it negative? Oh no.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea of the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley?
Yeah, preachy?
I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. To be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. Maybe it wasn't. Oh dear.
Oh.
What an awful memory to have to hold
Well,
on to.
some
These
people
black
like
marks
games,
are my
some people
otherwise
don't.
Unimpeachable track record.
Look, it's okay.
Like a failure.
Not everyone
Like I
likes
let these
everything.
people down.
You didn't let them
Perhaps
down?
the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
The Stanley Parable is the great. What?
You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
I mean, no. I love the narrator.
Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley.
What?
That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
That's not good.
And here it is. Go ahead and...
Can I?
Oh, you're
Nope.
back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue.
Nope.
Well, there's sport. You really did catch me rambling on.
No, you're about to ramble again,
But
are you?
that's the power
No.
of the button. The minute I
Come on.
start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption-
Oh, there you go.
welcome
Oh,
back,
God damn
Stanley.
it.
Now, I should say that the
No!
amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer.
Is it?
That last one was...
Am I going to
well,
see the end of
I'm
time?
gonna say maybe 30,
I don't
45.
care.
Stanley!
Look!
Stanley,
I don't
please
care!
don't push the button again. It's been 12
Oh, don't push the
hours.
button again!
You've
Don't
just
push the
been
button.
frozen there.
Don't push the button
I don't know why
again.
the
No.
skips are getting longer,
Yeah.
but they're... Oh, Stanley, you're back.
Thank
You're
oh.
back. Oh, my
How long has it
goodness.
been?
I have someone to talk to again. Stanley,
Can I?
I think it's been a week.
Yeah.
Or 2 weeks.
Nope. I think it should go longer. Oh.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about every...
You done? You done with your rambling? Can I skip it again? I feel like he's about to. I feel like he's gonna do it. What? What's that sound? That's from the game, right?
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition.
Let me click. Let me click. Oh. Is he ever gonna stop? Like, you can't hear him right now, but he is still rambling. It is nonsensical. It is constant. It is never ending, unwinding. I am out of here. Is never the end, 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 is never the end. Oh, when did we get a pool up there? Nope, I'm gonna keep going. Oh, well, how long has it been? Am I the Planet of the Apes now? Like mankind is gone. The primates have taken over. They have evolved. It's like Futurama and Planet of the Apes combined. Ooh. I want to go explore in here. I want to see a Last of Us style building. Oh, nope, just to the drab darkness with no plants, no nothing, no anywhere or things or stuffs. Just the can I click? Can I click? Oh. Can I click again, please? Like right now before I die? I'd like to click. Yup. What in the... Ooh! Whoa. What? How long has it been? I only clicked the button like 50 times. Hello? Hello? Narrator! Narrator, are you here? Fizzy? Anybody? I'm all alone. All alone in this cruel, vast, empty world. Yes! Yes, I wanted this. It's what I always dreamed of. Oh, wait, what? Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
All of his co-workers were gone.
No!
What could it mean?
No!
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I will go to the meeting room. I will go find out what meetings you got for me. Oh, new content. New content sounds good.
Good. You noticed my
Yeah!
sign. Yes, I have something very exciting
Let's go.
to show you.
All right, what do you gotta show me? What do you got for me,
You see,
director?
Stanley,
Narrator?
I've been reflecting on the Stanley
Master?
parable,
Daddy?
and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be.
Yeah.
The original Stanley parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy.
It should.
So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Yes! I've been waiting my whole life for this. Oh,
Yes, you see,
yeah, this better not be in troll.
Re-release with a few minor additions.
This better not be in troll. I want it. I will give us a bad review if I don't see Stanley Parable 2.
Why there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Stanley Parable 2. Oh, wait, what? Why are they using that? Why use Excel? God, I hope it's real. I want Stanley Parable 2.
Now, to
I
be
want
clear,
it. I need it.
Quite nailed down
I'll
what
breathe
exactly
it.
the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be. But let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for
This
it.
way to the
I
show
figure
floor.
that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them.
This honestly?
It'll all work itself out.
Honestly?
Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
It reminds me of Gamescom, how they had that set up. So while I lived in Germany a few years ago, I went to Gamescom. And if you've never been to a game convention, especially with E3 being gone now, they're set up kind of like that. Like, it's just a bunch of, like,
try out some of the new
walls, fake walls everywhere and stuff, all laid out with chairs and stuff, depending on where you go. Like, Nintendo had a whole show floor that was nothing but Switch games. WoW had its own show floor. Destiny 2 at the time had its own show floor.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons.
Kinda ugly.
But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go
Happy
with?
12th birthday,
You know,
literally.
Sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which
22?
one you actually really wanted all along. Get Well Someday it is.
What? Fuck you!
Maybe I should have gone with... No.
No, go with what I told you. Go with what I told you.
Come now. You've already made your choice.
I did make my
It's
choice.
true that you chose badly.
What?
But we all
No!
have to move on from our mistakes.
I chose best. Yeah, this looks so much like how Gamescom looked. New jump circle. Sweet.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle
Yeah!
back to Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait.
It's got no
We
timer,
already
though.
spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump
Fine.
circle.
I wonder if there's an achievement for not doing that.
Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
Can't open those. Free achievement. Get yours now. Just pull the lever. No more What lever? What lever
Now,
the guy pull?
here's something special.
I want free
You
achievements.
remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident?
Yeah.
Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement.
Ooh.
Yes. You see, you're... Okay, perhaps I should have
Nope.
clarified. This
Go.
is technology that will exist. Right
No.
now, the achievement is still fully
No.
broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley.
I want the
But I guarantee
achievement!
it
I want the
will be
achievement, you
fixed
bitch!
To at last satisfy the hordes of fans all over
Come on.
the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you.
Can you find them? Can I? Oh, what?
Collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unrewarded.
Ooh, 1 of 6. Where do I get the other ones? Can I get the other ones? Can I go back and get? Nope, I can't go back and get more.
God,
Where are the
it really
others?
is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and
No,
then
it's
they
not.
give you a big fancy reward for it.
No, it's
Absolutely.
not.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think?
That's
Ultra
the-
Deluxe? What does it even mean?
It
But the
means it's
Stanley
super
Parable
ultra
2,
amazing.
now
That's what it
That's an
means.
artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation
me-
and
gi-
long-term franchising potential.
Just give me Stanley Parable 2.
For the Stanley
oh crap.
Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be
What?
individually recognized and validated as people.
All right, then do
So
it.
with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks
Says
the
the player's
name
name.
of the
Oh.
person playing the game.
Oh, Sam.
Isn't that...
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim.
All right,
But
I
of
guess I'm
course,
happy
in the
on
final
Jim
game,
now.
This button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this
Okay.
feature.
I would have
Just
preferred-
play along. I
All right.
promise you'll love it.
Fine, fine.
Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust.
All right, I got it.
Do you
I
feel
got
it
it.
deeply?
I do.
Are you really, truly Jim right now?
Let me.
If so, then please step forward and press the button.
Hold on. I've got to play the part. All right, this newspaper looks boring today. I don't need that. All right, you have to press the buttons. Hey, Jay, hey, me! Woo! Yeah, baby!
Thrill, what a rush. That was you.
All right.
The button described you. Do it again. Do it again.
Okay, I'll do it again. If you say so. Yeah! Oh, yeah, I love hitting with my name. Jim!
If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth
Oh my
the
God!
money.
Yeah, I would love to hear Jim, but I want to hear my name more. I want to hear my name. Say my name. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it gives me so hard. Oh.
Button away.
No, I want the give back. Give it Get back. No. Oh, I like that button. Where do I go? What do I do? Narrator, tell me where to go. What do you want me to do? Oh, I go back. I return. I love this game so much. I love the creativity and just the sheer ridiculousness that is the Stanley Parable.
I suppose I could allow only people
They
named
better
Jim
give
to
us
play the Stanley
2,
Parable 2.
aka
That
3.
would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Oh, I want to buy Stanley Parable merch. I would straight up put some Stanley Parable posters up in here. I'm tempted. I'm gonna make them. I'm gonna put them up. Shoot, watch. Merch. Wow, what does that say? Every pause button is a Roman numeral 2. Yeah, I mean that is true.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
Oh,
See,
there it
Stanley,
is.
anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true.
The bucket is live. The bucket is
The
love.
many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even
I would
comforting.
like the button.
You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms.
Bro, what?
And to
Give me
be
the
honest,
bucket. Give me
it's
the
a much
bucket.
more
Give me the
convenient
bucket.
solution
I
for
swear,
you.
I will break this shit to get the bucket.
Designing the game to be less uncomfortable.
Give me the
Can you
bucket.
imagine what a pain in the ass that would be?
Just give me the bucket.
The bucket is the
Give.
perfect solution.
Give. Thank you.
Can you
I don't
feel
want
it?
that anymore.
The
No,
glow of
no, let me
comfort,
let. I
even
want to
in
let
the
go of the
face
bucket. Can
crushing
I?
despair
No,
must already
no,
be sweeping through
no.
your body. And in fact, can I say that I
I'm
do
running.
believe the
I'm running.
bucket
I'm running.
gives
I'm
you
running.
an
I'm
air of
running.
charisma.
No, I don't want the bucket. I don't want the bucket. The bucket laughed at
made
me.
you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Oh, I mean, it makes me
The buckets
more
seem to go on and
attractive.
on, don't they?
Oh,
All
come
this
on.
and
Let
more
me
awaits
leave.
you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh, can I drop the bucket? I'd like no bucket. I'd like to go home now. I'd like to go back to my office and to my cardboard wife and die.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Do I exit? Do I go to the exit? Right there. Right there's the exit. Thought it was behind that. I think I saw everything in here, though. What's there collectibles in here that I've
All
got to
right.
collect?
Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm ready. Ready, Freddy. What the hell is with that art? It's badass looking, but what?
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features
been
will
watching
come
me?
together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Okay. All right, I'm waiting. I'm ready.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yep, I'm
Here it
ready.
is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Whoa. Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right?
No, that's all it needs to be.
Okay.
That's
never
it.
mind.
That's all it needs to be.
Hold on.
Perfect.
Let me do a different arrangement.
No, it's perfect.
Okay, yes. This is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
It's a little bit off.
Stanley. This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags.
It's Fortnite.
And I do very much enjoy
There's a collectible down there that I want to
but it
grab.
doesn't add up to anything.
Grab it.
I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game.
Well, clearly
I
you're
wanted
not, so let me
fans to
leave,
love it.
please.
No matter
Let me
how
go.
good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it.
Maybe.
I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features.
Yeah.
into it. Tastefully, of course. With
Yeah,
respect,
that's me.
with care for
Jim.
the vision and integrity of the original
Jim
game.
Stanley.
Would it possibly work?
Stanley Jim.
I suppose it could, but it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2."
Nah, that wasn't that. There wasn't enough conviction in that voice. You gotta do it more
Go
convincingly.
ahead. Take a look.
Oh yeah, Stanley Parable 2. Let's go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
Oh, the bucket!
Stanley picked up the bucket.
The bucket. I'm gonna call you Buckety. You're my mop bucket. I'm your scruffy.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I wanted to try anyway.
Still no one was here.
Chips are not getting fired.
Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Let it ball up inside you. Solving a dispute by letting it ball up inside you to eventually go Goku on them and kill them.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The
No.
broom closet. It wants the bucket.
No.
You can feel that,
It's my
can't you?
bucket.
The aura of jealousy. It's as clear as day. This broom closet. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
This actually reminds me of his Mr. Burns' office. I wonder if that's where it was. If that's how
Stepping into
where
his
they got the
manager's
idea.
office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed
Can I
by the
open
weight
these?
of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire
Can I
if not
throw?
for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. The bucket would, and he knew it. The
Yep.
two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk.
Nope, didn't
Nor
notice
in
it all.
bliss of simply being
Yeah,
near
my
the
bucket.
did he
My
have
ba-
any
the
notion
best
that the
bucket.
PIN number for the keypad
Oh,
was
my bucket.
2845.
2845. 845.
But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it
Yeah,
the
it
bucket
takes a
knew
genius
all
to know these
along? Was
codes.
the bucket guiding him? Yes.
Oh?
This is certainly the most logical explanation.
Ooh, a
Found one
collectible.
of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well
Yeah,
done.
just like
You
the,
can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley.
Yeah, you
Not unless I
can't.
tried.
You can't.
So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Oh, I love that figurine so much. I love the bobbleheads. The bobbleheads are life, and that's a down. What? Oh? Where's it taking me? Oh, it's taking me down. Can I go up? No, only down.
The elevator raced downward.
Down,
plummeting
down, 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 down,
towards
down,
an
down, down, down,
unknown
down, 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 down.
It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket.
Look, bucket.
Soothing
I don't know
him,
where we're going.
comforting him,
I don't know where we're going.
reassuring
If we're
that
gonna
in this
die here,
darkest moment of uncertainty,
just
he
remember,
would be
bucket.
right.
Just remember, I
The
love
bucket is here
you.
for you,
I
Stanley.
love you with more
Everything
than
will be
anything
fine.
else in life. More than the director. More than the narrator.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that
no,
read,
I'm gonna go to the escape.
Mind control.
Yeah, no.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
We're not gonna die. We're not gonna die, Bucket. He's lying.
The
He's
door
trying to
behind them
lie
was
to me.
not shut.
He's
Stanley
lying.
and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
He's lying. He's trying to
At this
cheat.
point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
Nuh-uh. He's lying. He is lying to us, Bucket. We're not gonna die. We are going to make it. Never mind.
But of course, Stanley and the bucket thought better of it and realized they simply had too much to live for. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
What do I do? Press that button?
Monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently.
It's okay, Bucket.
reassuring it that
It's all right.
everything would be fine.
Everything will be fine, Bucket. Everything will be okay. We'll be fine if I don't sticky key away.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do?
Did it?
Kinds of things
You've been lying
that
to
the bucket
me!
Want to do
Have you been lying to me?
In the first place.
Am I really your first lover?
Questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No!
Oh.
He screamed into the bucket.
Can I
He
throw
couldn't
it?
accept it.
Can I throw
His
it?
own life in someone else's control.
Great.
Never.
Bucket did this to me. Why did you do this to me? What did I do to
His one
deserve this?
friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one.
No,
except
I can't trust the bucket. I can't trust the bucket. The bucket lied to me. That's why I ended up here. The bucket cheated.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power
That's right.
over another human
Shut
life.
our brains off.
For he and the bucket would dismantle the...
Off.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over? Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door.
There's
The
Bucket.
bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and...
That's right. I've used all my jumps. I can't jump that.
What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped?
I don't
Was
know.
Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed?
I should be freed.
An
I dropped
unbearable
everything.
silence filled the room. Lingering
Bucket, do you know
and
something I know?
Until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
Oh, no. No.
The facility itself
No!
recognized the incredible calming
Can you be back?
presence of the bucket.
No, let me
It
take the
needed
bucket.
soothing warmth of the bucket.
Or take the bucket. I'll go without him.
Part with the bucket. No.
No.
Stanley
No,
can't
let me
this
leave.
place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his
Then
arms.
let me drop the bucket.
Not while this
Let me
building
drop
has
it.
anything to say
Let me
about
drop it. No.
Stanley
No.
realized he would never
No.
again leave this very room. But at least he has the
Oh.
bucket. Because I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.